Hey, welcome back to DieCash Cars. So with the Christmas season upon us, guys, I will be taking a little bit of a hiatus, getting some time with the friends and the family, but I was able to talk Mrs. DieCash into letting me open up the one present that she had gotten me this year. I'll admit I had some influence on what was inside this box, but I thought it'd be great to just open this box for you guys. You guys can get an idea if I've been naughty or nice this year. Alright, so the present is open and let's dive into some of the goodies in here. So what did Mrs. DieCash get me? First and foremost, we got 4 sets of the Real Riders Set 2. Pretty awesome. I had mentioned to her that I was kind of thinking about getting back into wheel swapping just to put together a little bit of a customized display. So she probably took that into consideration. These were on sale a couple of weeks ago, so they were about 25% off. So each one of these, I believe, regular retail price was about $20 or so. I think with the discount, these were all about $15 a piece. So hopefully you're able to get some of these. Again, you can definitely buy car cultures and premium cars at the store and just drill them out. But simpler, just buy the set and just get the wheels. That way you don't have a graveyard of a bunch of cars that you're not going to use. But let me just get this open just so you guys can see which wheels are inside this box. So all 4 of these are the same. So I do like Series 2 of the Real Riders the best, just because I feel like the wheels are a little bit more JDM inspired. You'll see why in just a second here. Alright, so starting with the Aero disc in white. So I know there was a Porsche 934.5 Super Treasure Hunt that had these exact wheels. So I might have to pull out one of those 934.5s. I don't have the Super anymore, but maybe I can at least make a nice custom version of it. Then you got these, the CE28 replicas in this nice bronze color. Again, just a really nice JDM wheel. I feel like I'll be able to pick a nice JDM cast to add these to. Next up, I like to call these the BBS LMs, just because it's got these multi-pronged spokes, but pretty awesome wheel. It's gonna be fun. I'll be able to throw these on something. Got the exotic 5-spoke wheels. So these are always nice. I do have a Ferrari 955XX. I might be able to throw these on. I guess what I'm noticing right away too is these are a little bit more brushed aluminum. They're not chrome like how they used to be. So kind of cool. Nice little touch to that. Might be a first of a kind in that color. T37s, can never go wrong with these. But I really do like this gray with the chrome lip. I don't believe we've seen these on anything yet. So again, kind of a one-off at this point from a Rare Rider standpoint. And last but not least, I think these are my favorite, but the 4 spokes in bronze with the chrome lip. Man, these look good. I'm still debating what I want to throw these on. Maybe that new Liberty Walk Ken Mary. I think these will look really good on it. And these are the smaller style wheels as well too. So again, very JDM inspired. Next up, oh man, this is gonna be a good one. No way, guys. So she listened to me. I had this on my saved searches on eBay. I've been watching the market for a little bit here, but I have wanted a factory sealed Nissan Skyline from 2007, the Super Treasure Hunt. And man, here it is. So the crazy thing about this car, guys, was that it was an auction style. It definitely sold for more than what the 2007 Nissan Skyline Super Treasure Hunt typically sells for. So without the factory seal sticker, it's around that $150 to $175 range. But this, I believe my wife picked it up for $235, which is a lot more than what you could typically get this car for. But there's a couple of details about this particular Super Treasure Hunt that I feel justifies that price for it, right? So first off, it's factory sealed, so obviously there's only 500 of these in existence. That is a big factor of why I wanted this car. The second thing, guys, is that hopefully it comes up in the camera, but there is not a lot, if any, paint flake on the car at all, especially on the side profile, which obviously that's the side that you're gonna look at the car and display it as. But you can see if there was flaking, the number 7, you'd see just a bunch of little specks inside of it, but I don't really see anything going on the side there. Let me take a look at the hood. That's also another notorious spot to where you're gonna see a lot of paint flaking. I really don't see anything there. There are little particles kind of floating around within the blister. I'm not sure exactly where that's from, but man, just a great example. And the card itself looks pretty good too. I mean, maybe a little bit of a ding down in the bottom corner here, but again, all forgiven because this is such an awesome car. Awesome cast. I've been wanting this Super Treasure Hunt for quite a bit. I know it was expensive, Mrs. DieCash, but definitely appreciate it. This is gonna go great in my factory sealed Super Treasure Hunt collection. So just a couple items left in the box, so let's see what else Mrs. DieCash got me. Oh boy, there it is. The LA Convention Nissan Skyline 2000 GT-R, another car on my list, and Mrs. DieCash definitely delivered on this one. So again, really do appreciate it, Mrs. DieCash. It's a great car. It's going to be a great addition to the collection. So I have been on the fence about getting this car because I wasn't sure if I really wanted it. You know, when it comes to convention cars too, if I don't actually go to the convention, I don't feel like I have the justification to get the cars, right? I feel like you have to be there in order to really appreciate the cars. But this one, you got to make an exception because it is a Skyline. I do like the bright orange color. The Watanabe wheels is perfect on this car. I mean, the black accents all over the carbon fiber hood. The mirrors are painted black, the fender wells. I mean, it just looks great, and I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but the paint is a little bit metallic as well too, which adds to it. I'm just thinking about the convention R34 in yellow, that had no metallic flake in it at all, so this one definitely is a little bit of a step above when it comes to the paint. But again, it's a Skyline, it's a convention car, you gotta add it to your collection. Does have the opening hood, although it does not get displayed that way out of the pack. Currently, right now, secondary market on this car is around that $120 to $130 range. It's kind of been going up and down a little bit, but again, this is out of a quantity of 6,200, so pretty low production when you're comparing it to any of the other RLC pieces. Long-term value, I do feel like, again, the popularity of this Hakoska is definitely going to be there. I would say, you know, $200 isn't out of the question. But one last item in the box, and it kind of goes along with this, but it's the convention Nissan Skyline Hakoska pin from leencustoms. So this is actually my first pin that I've ever had in my collection, and I was telling Mrs. DieCash, I just thought this was so neat. I mean, it's kind of a gimmick, and I'm a big sucker for gimmicks, but the fact is, it's the exact card replication as the convention car, and they replicated the car for the pin pretty identically. So again, I think if you're going to get this convention Skyline, it's worth getting this pin just because this is the first time that they've had official collector pins for the convention. As you can see, it's got the hologram, limited edition, leencustoms. Officially, I mean, it looks pretty good. I think from a display standpoint too, they just look good together. So looking at what Mrs. DieCash got me this year, I think it's safe to say that I was on the good list this year. No lump of coal for me. I got one other item to share with you guys. So I do have 20 DieCash car stickers left for the year. If you would like one, just shoot me an email. I will drop it down below. Just send me an email with your information and I will get one out to you guys as a thank you for the year. It's been a great season. Again, happy holidays, and I'll see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.